Welcome to Wednesday Night Live. Sorry I'm a little late. Things have been a little crazy. Sorry about that. And for anyone watching this later on a replay, this is a live video. Hold on one second. Now you know it's alive. All right. Anyways, so the whole point of a live video is for me to be able to chit chat with people, answer questions, etc. in a live setting. So there's going to be a lot more chit chat and talk. I have plenty of videos that are just straight up tutorials without all the chit chat. So that may be more your speed. For everybody else, please say hi in the chat box. Let me know where you're watching from. And we'll get started in just a second as people start to tune in here. And hopefully you guys can see everything okay. Oopsies. Just getting a secondary camera set up. You guys missed the random cough attack I got when the second after I started the live video. That was fun. All right, there we go. Okay. I've got something pretty exciting we're gonna do today. And by the way, none of the feedback I got from last week where I did the vertical instead of horizontal for the live video was good. So if anyone did in fact like that rather than this, let me know. I figured for this week at least I would just go back to the normal, but if you guys prefer that other format, let me know. Because it's apparently what YouTube prefers now. So if you do what they prefer, they tend to send more people your way. If you don't, they tend to hide you a little bit more. So it's kind of, yeah. There we go. Okay. Hi, Nisi. Hi, Barbie. Hey, Heather. Hey, Maxine. Hey, Stacy. Hey, Julia. Welcome. Can't quite say hi to everybody, but welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. And I have something exciting for you guys today. A brand new pouring tool. So first of all, this is a cake spinner. When I use it, I put a shower cap over it. That helps to protect it. And I'll be doing a 10 by 10 inch canvas today. I've got a couple because we'll probably do a couple. Hey, Erin. Yeah, everything's going pretty good, I guess, all things considered. We have the first batch of paint, pouring paint, coming in next Wednesday. That's the first batch we've been getting in months. So I'm really excited about that. And then we have resin coming in about 2 weeks from today. So also very exciting. It's been really hard not having these tools to use. So, ooh, a snow day. That's nice. We never get snow day. Okay, so far from everybody, they're saying that they like this format better. So I think for now we'll stick to that. Anywho, if you guys were here last week, I sneak peeked this. It's actually been modified a little bit though. So this is the final version. Oh, it wasn't nice. My bad. Sounds nice to me. And I'm calling it a strainer cup because that's essentially what I modeled it after, is if you were putting a strainer on top of an upside down cup. And the original one was taller and skinnier, and then I made it shorter and fatter, which has given me a much better design. Here, I'll show you this is the prototype. So this one works well, but this one works better. And so I'm super excited about that. I sent out this prototype one to a few people because it is pretty awesome. And I think it started with like 11 slits or something. And then I now have 13, which has also worked better. So there's a lot of variations that could come of this. But for now, this is what it is, and it's pretty darn awesome. Okay, so to attach, maybe, I mean, I can't really do it side by side, so I'm not sure that you would be able to tell the difference. But what I noticed with the taller one is that it got a little more, just got a tiny bit more muddied, I guess you could say, on the way down because it had a longer route. But yeah, also I realized the one I have here does not have 13 slits. It's the earlier version. Again, I did like a bunch of different versions of this one, so. I'm taking some double-sided foam sticky tape, and this one seems to be kind of old, so it's extra sticky. And I just put 4 tiny pieces here, and then I'm going to try to center it. And this is a definite case of I could use a step stool or a shorter table, but we're going to make it work. And we finally have white paint in stock. So that's super exciting. If you want, go ahead and order this now. We have it in stock as well as pouring medium. I will be doing black. This bottle is black. It just arrived without a label. And neons, and I'm going to use white as a buffer. Yeah, I have not had white for so long. I've had to improvise all kinds of ways, which is not bad. You know, I have not used these ones, so let's shake them. And I'm going to just get started by opening all my bottles, so we're just ready to go. So the black is opaque and the neons are quite translucent. So I always recommend having a buffer like white, or using something like the lilac would work really well as well. Or powder blue or canary yellow. All of those would work quite well. All right. Of course, I left my gloves on the other side of the room. I'm going to move this a little more towards myself. I'm going to adjust the camera and I'm going to grab my gloves. So hold on. Patience, everybody. There's my gloves. Okay. So I'm too short to see this camera too, so put a little higher, a little more this way, and I'm going to zoom in a tiny bit. Okay. Let me know if you can't see that for any reason, and I'll adjust it. But on my end, it looks pretty decent. And we've got the secondary camera rolling. Now, a lot of times people are afraid to spin things. They think that the paint is just going to go flying everywhere. And I completely understand this logic. Because I used to think the same way. So I used to have like cardboard all around it, boxes and all kinds of stuff. Now I realize it really just depends on how hard I spin it. If I don't spin it like a psycho, the paint only goes out a few inches. So obviously, if you have a larger canvas, well, it's going to go out more. Okay, so black is going to basically be our base color here. We're going to start off with that, and I'll probably put a little bit extra around the edges as I go. Let's let that seep out for a second. No, not too short. And then here we go with some white. And pouring pretty slowly. We don't want to blend the colors too much. And then let's go green. A little bit of the green. It's my least favorite, but I do like it. Normally I would put yellow here as well, but I actually don't think I have any. But it goes really well with these. Then this is the electric purple. So I got electric lime, electric purple, and electric pink. Electric purple is my favorite out of all of these. And I'm just doing small amounts. And you can already see this killer pattern coming out. Now, of course, it's going to change depending on how you pour the paint in the cup. If you pour more on one side or another, it's going to come out more one side or another, right? Okay, let's go again with a little bit of black. A lot less than last time. Tiny bit of white. And if I was a little bit taller or had a step stool, I could see into this and probably pour a little more evenly, but that's okay. I'm not worried about it. It's going to come out amazing either way. Electric lime. Sort of, Jerry. Electric purple. That was designed specifically by Massey Art Studio. And electric pink. So I don't entirely know like what picture did they have in their head or whatever, or what prompted that. This one was just a picture in my head. And I'm going to end off with a tiny bit of white in the middle. Okay. I think we have plenty of paint on here, but I'm going to add just a teeny bit of black on the corners. And this is a 10 by 10 inch canvas. I don't think I said that earlier. So I like to kind of let the cup sit and seep for a little while. And while it's doing that, I'm going to just get the canvas covered here. I'll let it drain out. And you can absolutely take a stick and modify the pattern, like as if you had a bottle bottom or a funnel. And I think on this one, I'll just leave it as is, and then I'll do another one and use the stick to modify it. Hey, Nick, I've been pretty good. How are you? Set that off to the side. Let that center close up. So you can see it gives you a very different pattern from the funnel, the leaky cup, etc. It's just going to all depend on the tool you're using and how much you spin it out. Totally up to you. We're obviously a little off center here, so I'm going to tilt just a smidge. Yeah, it's super fun. Not mad at even that lime green in there. I love the lime green really with a dark blue. There we go. Okay. So keep spinning it if you want. Actually, I do kind of want to stretch this out a little bit more. I'm going to tilt just a little bit this way. And let's spin a little more. Yeah, it's a pretty darn cool pattern. I almost would like this all the way to the side, but I also kind of like it off center. So I think let's leave it. Let's walk away and we'll do another one. So I'm going to move this off to the side. And on the next one, I'm going to take a stick and I'm going to modify the design before I spin it out. So to take this off, I just gently pull at those tape pieces underneath. Now again, this tape's kind of old, so it's extra sticky. And then let me put this off to the side, and then we'll get the new canvas set up. Yeah, super fun, right, guys? I've been actually working on this tool for a few weeks, and I've been having a lot of fun playing with it. Carefully move this off to the side. Oopsies, hold on. Almost dropped it. All right, now We can't easily use this shower cap again because it's got all this wet paint on it, so the tape won't stick. So normally I would just leave it on there and dry, and then you can use it again. But because we're doing back-to-back projects, I'm going to switch it out. All right, here we go. Starting afresh. My daughter has been using all my shower caps for the shower, which is obviously its intention, but it's leaving me with very few shower caps left. Luckily, I bought this like a bazillion dollars or a bazillion years ago because it's such a big pack, and I use them over and over and over again. Have used modeling paste. I mean, I've used modeling paste many times in various mixed media paintings, which I've done over the years. So I'm not sure if there's like a specific way that you're talking about using it. All right, get a little bit of tape again. And then it's really easy to clean. You can, just like any of your other tools, I just take a paper towel and I wipe it off, and that gets off 99%, and then you can just rinse it real quick, or even then take a wet paper towel and wipe it again. Hey Wanda, this spinner is, I think it's 12 inches across, if I remember correctly. And it is the best spinner. If you look down in the description of this video, there should be a link to my Amazon store, and it's in there. I went through like 4 different spinners before this one, including like a wooden Lazy Susan from Walmart and a plastic one and all this stuff. And then I got this one, and I've never looked back. Best one ever. No, apparently you actually are supposed to put the shower caps over your head for the shower, but I don't know. Not something I've ever done. Okay, we're just gonna do one more here, guys, and then I gotta get going. I actually have to get back to the office because I have so much shipping to do, and I've got to make all the mystery pouring paints and get those boxes done, which I'm gonna get done tonight. So if you've ordered a mystery pouring paint box, it should go out to you tomorrow. So I'm just gonna wipe this off so we don't get too much of a transfer onto the canvas here. And there we go. All right, so we're gonna do basically the same thing. We're gonna start off with some black. Obviously, we have a little bit of the other colors left in there because I didn't wipe it out completely, but that's okay. I'm gonna try to pour slightly more evenly this time, maybe. You can also just pour right in the center. And if you can pour right in the center, that should pour it out pretty evenly. Oh, I went in a different order this time. I did green, then pink, then purple. And I obviously used less white as well. So let's just do that. And then go through our colors again. And I don't think I'll end off with white in the center this time. I think I'll end off with the electric purple because it's my favorite. Now you definitely don't have to pour evenly, that's for sure. I am evidence of that. But I'm going to try. All right, and again, a little bit of black around the outside here. Okay. And let's get a stick of sorts. Reggie, I love your sarcasm. All right, now this has got like a lot of different points. Ooh. So it's going to be Not as easy to do the lines, but it'll work out. And there's no rules for this. You can do these however you want, or of course, not at all. You guys know me and my lines. I love them. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. Now, in hindsight, I should have spread out this black paint before doing those lines, but that's okay. Hindsight's always 20/20, right? And this tool is available on my website, by the way, guys. So if you want to go grab it, you guys are the first. I haven't even told anybody else about it, except for you guys. And I'm trying to get the next order of paint in because I only ordered about 17 colors. So if you guys need to place any pre-orders, now is definitely the time, so I can hopefully get the funding together to get the next order in. I do sell the paint on my website, yes. Yeah, this is a proprietary formula that I worked on again for a few years. Ooh, look at that. This would be a great one for Halloween. I guess I'm not done with the Halloween paintings. Look at that, you guys. So just pulling it a little more out here just to help it. No need to spin it extra. I know, now that Halloween is over, here you go, guys. An awesome Halloween painting. Not gonna lie, this is the first time I've made a pattern in one of these. So you guys are also the first seeing that because I've never done it before. But it looks awesome. That is so cool. And you're not gonna get this with any other tool. Yeah, that is awesome. All right, I don't want to lose too much more of the black. I do still have some edges not covered, but that's okay. I've got lots of paint on my hands, so I'm going to just help out these edges. And it's just on the sides here. And liquids like to flow where there's already liquid. So if you kind of just start pulling it down, it'll flow just fine. And you don't have to do too much to it. Oop, a whole side over here not covered. Whoopsie daisy. There we go. Look at that, guys. Yeah, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. Hey, Linda. So I think that's all we have for today. Does anyone have any questions? Yeah, totally, Jerry. Agreed. I'm going to have to play around with my stick pattern a lot more and pouring pattern and all these different things. Because there's so many variations to this. Like you can also pull the stick in, just like I do with those, with the bloom bowls, you know, where I pull the sticks out and in and whatever. Reggie, I have someone picking it up literally right now as we speak. Yeah, I ended up having to let my shipping guy go last week. So I have been doing all of the shipping, all of the videos, all of the lives, all of the mystery boxes, all of the auctions, all of the everything. It's just me, myself, and I right now. So I'm working on hiring a new person for shipping. I have someone actually starting tomorrow that I think is going to be perfect for the job. We'll find out, obviously. yeah, because right now I'm not sleeping. I'm, again, I gotta go back to the office after this and get more shipping done. I've got like 100 orders to ship right now. But do not let that stop you from ordering. The more orders you get in, the more people I can hire, the more product I can get in. Yeah, Reggie, I'll send you a message in just a little bit. The box should be here literally in like 20 minutes. So I'm excited. Thank you very much. Okay, guys, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this. Please let me know if you have any questions. Also, there's a new art auction on Facebook in case you haven't checked that out yet. I'm adding a few new items to it tonight, and that will end tomorrow. So thank you and have a great rest of your week. I'll see you all next time.